Hi. So it's been a weird few days. For some reason, the field guy videos I did where I like showed off all the rookie forms and then the champion forms kind of blew up a bit. Like unexpectedly so for my channel's regular numbers. Like so much so that I don't really know what to do. I've been working the entire weekend, like 8.5-hour shifts, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I haven't had time to really do anything in like response to the reception to these videos. It's been kind of weird. Like when you average between 200 to 300 views on videos, and then you pop out 2 videos one day apart, and the first one gets 22,000 views and the second one is up over 52,000. It's weird. It feels super strange. It's like I'm first of all, I'm super happy people are responding well to them, because that means, you know, I did something that people were looking for, like something they could be like, yes, this is the thing I have been searching for, this is what I'm interested in, and that's always fun. That's like why I started doing Diablo videos in the first place, because I was like, none of my friends play Diablo. I want to talk to people about Diablo, so I made Diablo lore videos that also served as like a memory bank for me to remember the lore. And it's cool to just connect with people over things you like. And I figured, since people have been asking me quite a lot under those 2 videos, how did you fully complete the field guide? And I'm like, well, I'm kind of stubborn, and I'm kind of just, I enjoy a mindless grind while doing something else. I enjoy playing a video game while watching YouTube, like I assume a lot of people do. And that's kind of how I did it. It's nothing huge, but I'm going to do a full playthrough of this demo where I did exactly what I did last time in completing the field guide. So if you're curious how to fill out the field guide, I'm literally about to show you how I did it. So yeah, first of all, story mode. You might be like, what? Story mode? Wimp? And I'm like, yes. But also, time is a factor for these things. I am a wimp, but I'm also looking to be efficient on time.
Great.
So this time we're actually gonna, let's see here. We're actually gonna do this. Screw canon names. There'll always be Dan in our hearts, but today it's me.
Preparations complete.
So, if you're watching this as a VOD when the game fully releases in like 3 weeks, the only thing that's going to be different from the first stream I did, where I actually did the story playthrough, the only thing that's going to be...
and wait for the show to start.
Okay.
A story
I'm actually going to be
about the
skipping
natural
story
laws
for
of
this
the
run,
world
so
is about to begin.
if you're here for story, there's another stream that I've already done for that. I can't skip this. Because normally I'm a story guy. Get a second chance to watch this though, that's cool. Is this why people recognize me in the uniform? Seedramon. The Yeti thing reminds me of Edamon, but I don't know if it actually is supposed to be him. Yo, Cyclone. He looks way cooler in this animation than he does in, like, his actual form. Oh, it's Occult Tokyo who did that? Okay. I don't remember that from my playthrough, but yes, we're not here for the story for this run, okay? There's a VOD where I play through the story. As a story guy, it kind of hurts me to skip story, but it is what it is. Also, 5 minutes ago, I wrapped my Nintendo Switch playthrough of Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. So I literally just put that game down and then started this stream. The difference... yeah. Literally cannot be understated. Overstated? It's insane how different they are. So first of all, we're just gonna beeline past everyone. Get out of my way. The most important thing that's gonna happen in this playthrough is not picking Demi-Devimon when you pick your starter. That's the biggest thing here. And like, as a fan of Demi-Devimon, it kind of hurts to say that, but it's literally the only way to get the entire evolution line from like Patamon and Gomamon and all those guys that evolved from. Is it Poyomon? Is that the name of the earlier form? There's no way to get there without those two starters. So to complete the field guide, you need to pick one of them. We're actually going to go with Patamon. That's going to be different from my main playthrough. And this is... when the game comes out, this save is going to be my main playthrough. So that's what we're doing now. We're basically preparing the team I'm going to be using for the full playthrough. Again, as a story enjoyer, it hurts me to skip cutscenes.
It seems you've discovered some phase electron life forms.
Yo, this still sounds like Makoto from Persona 5.
The analysis department at HQ finally decided on a name for these creatures.
Not sure if it is.
In a report they put out the other day.
Sounds like her for sure, though. Okay, so like I said, this is the most important choice you're gonna make. If you're planning on filling out the field guide, do not pick this dude. He's awesome. We love him, but you can get him later. It's fine. You can't get these two evolution lines in the demo unless you pick them. So we're gonna rewrite my history here and pick Patamon instead of Gomamon, like I did in my first playthrough. It's Patamon all the way. Let's go. Look at this goofy boy. Yeah. I'm just gonna...
Contact
Still so
concept.
funny to me that we have to just
Digivice
accept them
activated.
running into us. We don't put up any resistance whatsoever. Oh yeah. Xbox, go! I'm not gonna skip this one. It's too good. Too clean. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, right stick to increase speed to max, and then click the right stick for auto. Very important parts for the grind. Is there... oh, hold, dinosaur man. Is there a way to turn off animations? I haven't even thought about that. Doesn't look like it. Save. Yes, yes. Volume. Yeah. No. I guess we can't turn off animations then. But now that we're auto fighting and we have the speed turned up and we're just gonna spam A whenever a fight ends, we're just gonna blast through these.
The public off. It'll.
Yeah. No time, Makoto. No time. Nice. Okay, there we go.
Great.
So since we're on story mode, we're basically just one-shotting most things before going into combat, which makes it even easier. Also, if I seem tired or like
Great.
kind of out of it, I woke up at 7 p.m. yesterday, and I haven't slept since. It's now 3:30 p.m. the following day. So I've been up for quite a while. And I've worked a 10.5-hour shifts
Great.
in between there during the night. So I may not be in tip-top shape right now, but hey, we're doing this.
Good. Great.
Hello, boycotts.
Good.
The demon in the deep. Probably one of the coolest cutscenes in the demo, I think. He bursts through this. Let's look at the start of it, just because it's cool as hell. Uh-oh. This segment feels weird. Everything else about this, awesome. The part where you actually take over and run, a bit strange.
This way, run!
Well, we're gonna skip. Wonder what happened. Again, if you want to see like actual story playthrough from a person who really loves story, this is not gonna be like
no use.
the stream, even though this account is usually like a great place for just story appreciation. Just this run
Don't scare me. We should be getting
is gonna
close to
be
the
story skipping, even though it hurts.
Great.
Oh. Hi. Goodness. What a big boy. Okay, so the big part of the actual field guide farm kind of doesn't really happen until you get to the area with the Chaos Dramon. Which I think is up here after this. Yeah, look at Omnimon.
It is time, Ascendant Sword!
He did a lot of damage in story mode, goddamn. Use this!
It is time, Ascendant Sword!
We did it. Okay. I think the first area is up here, right? Yeah. This is the place. Okay. So, when we're done talking, okay. Yeah, now we've unlocked scans. So this is a huge part of the field guide. You're gonna find most of your valuable Digimon through scans. I would recommend only doing 200% scans, personally, because they get a higher max level well, as far as I'm aware, they get a higher max level, which is usually the way to go.
Defeating more. It's
And what we want to do, like I would probably say get like, I don't know, 2 or 3 rows of Digimon in this place. It's probably not that important which ones you get, because anytime you get 200%, just scan them and get them in your box. And then when you have 2 to 3 rows, you should probably be good to move on.
what happened here.
We don't know Makoto from
Target
Persona
coordinates
5.
set.
Still don't know if that is actually who that is, but it sounds
It
like
looks
her.
like a digi. You understand?
There.
Oh. So, one of the biggest parts, we already have a 200%er. One of the biggest parts, in my opinion, to fill the guide is to do the lowest tier of Digimon first. Or basically focus on them first. Because they're the most difficult ones to unlock, in my opinion. Like this, like 1 to 8, 1 to 7, something like that, are the hardest to unlock. Because when you de-digivolve to them, you have to have a matching personality for your Digimon. And in order to achieve that, there's this system right here, where if we use the mouse, you can see that Patamon has personality number 9. He is enlightened. However, if we want to de-digivolve him... oh. Don't we unlock that here? Wait. We don't unlock that here? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so we definitely want to go for at least 3 rows. I did not remember that you could not digivolve in this area. That's actually kind of insane. But it explains why my boxes looked the way they did when I did finish the field guide, which was a surprising lack of Digimon from the first area, which made it harder to complete everything. But yeah, I would recommend filling at minimum 2 rows here of Digimon before moving on. Even though we don't have Digivolving yet, just fighting, scanning, get as many as possible. Got another 200. And it's one of the lesser, not lesser, what are they called? In training 1. So that's great. That's one of the first ones, which means that everything above this thing is just XP based. So we now have this thing's entire evolution tree opened up to us, which makes everything so much easier. You can digivolve after the bridge. Thank you. Yes. So now we have, yeah, this, in this thing's case, it's Botamon, right? Botamon, yeah. It only turns into Koromon. However, you have things like the one that turns into, oh my god, me and names. I haven't played a Digimon game in years, so all the names are like, well, I say that, I've been playing Hacker's Memory on the Switch, but that's been like going on for over 2 years, I think. But anyway, I don't remember all the names, but the one that can turn into the baby form of Tentamon, like the little ghost dude, something on M, he can turn into the Tentamon line, but he can also turn into the Palmon line and the Biomon line. So that one is super valuable to get because it has 3 options here. So you really want to get the base, like Modemon, thank you. You really want to get the base form of that one because it unlocks so many branches of the Digivolving tree. Mochimon? Which one's Mochimon? Because that is super familiar as well. Yeah, Mochimon is the little ghost dude, which means that Motimon might be the stage before. Wait, they're the same dude. Translations. Regional translations and names, yes. Mochimon might be the Japanese name, and Motimon is probably the English one, I would assume. So, you're both correct. Mochimon is the Japanese one. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So, that's why you want to start with the lower forms, because when you... it sounds so bad. The in training 1 forms, because they unlock the entire tree. And I think it's easier to scan and find a Digimon with the correct personality, which you can see right here. If you have to de-digivolve them. For Patamon, for example, we're kind of stuck with whatever Patamon is, you know? We can't really find anything else in the demo with a different personality. So we are gonna have to be using the conversation system to change Patamon's personality type to get him to de-digivolve. Which I think is a somewhat clunky system. I think it's way easier to just catch a Digimon and then find one, scan a Digimon, and then scan one that eventually will have the personality type you're looking for, and then just de-digivolve them to what you want them to be. I think that's way easier. That's how I did it. Like, I filled the field guide in 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think, was my time. And yeah, I think it takes... when I did the champions video, I felt like it took so much more time to try to change personality types. Like, I had 3 Digimon following me when I like ran down through the sewers, and then talked to all of them at the bottom to try and alter them into a different direction on this tree. However, sometimes, most of the time, I think you only get one option. And say I'm sitting on Enlightened, I want to get over to Opportunistic. I need this icon to pop up in the conversation. But what if I only get the hearts? And that happens 4 times in a row. Because that happened quite a lot to me in that run, which is why it took me 10 hours to do the champions thing. Because after a while, like, I think after 6 or 7 hours, I was like, I'm just going to scan and get as many correct personality types from scanning. And it went so much faster when I started doing that. So I highly recommend doing that. If you're going to de-digivolve all of them, just find personality types that match what you're looking for. Oh, there's an item for personality types? I would love that.
That one.
That would make all of this so much easier.
Wow.
If you find anything out about that, do tell me, because that sounds incredible. Now we got this thing. Okay, so here's where the branching starts, right? We now have this little dude, the Punimon. And it can branch into 2 different things. You have the TSU, I don't remember his full name. It's so weird. I've grown up with these little dudes. Like, they were such a huge part of my childhood. Problem is, it was all in Swedish. So nothing of it is really like helping me in remembering names, because you bet they were not pronouncing anything correctly in those dubs. Best believe. I know this thing starts with TSU something, and then this is the thing that turns into Gatomon and that entire line, and a bunch of other creatures. like a lot of animal related stuff. So this is a very good example of one of the in training types that actually is why we want the base types, because we see the branching here. And this just means that we don't have to Sunamon and Nyaramon. Thank you. I love that there are people who are on top of this. It's very helpful. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, when you get the branching, when you have the base form, the in training 1 form, and you have a bunch of branching on top of it, you don't need to worry about personality types, which makes everything so much easier. So much easier. So just focus on getting the in training 1 types if you want to fill out the field guide. That's my like #1 tip. Start at the bottom and see where you go. We don't have that guy yet, do we? No, he's only 100%. I saw some of the stuff that he turns into. Is like Kotamon, right? What's his name? Kotamon, yeah. I saw some of the things you can do with this guy. I'm very excited to have him on my team. Like, super cool stuff. It's not a Digimon I've ever seen before playing this game, so that was very cool, like getting introduced to real cool looking Digimon right off the bat. Because I recognize all these other ones. Like, I've played Digimon Survive and a bunch of other games. I'm looking at this guy saying I've played Survive like he's one of the party members when he's not. It's Dracomon, not Impmon, but like it's Digimon Survive I think is the most recent Digimon thing I actually experienced. I've played through Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory on PS4, PS5, and Switch. So I've played that one a lot. I'm a huge Persona fan, and Cyber Sleuth kind of scratches that itch. So I've been playing through those quite a few times. But outside of that, I haven't really played like any major Digimon games since like Digimon World 1.
Wow.
I can't really think of a Digimon game I've picked up after that I've spent a good amount of time on. I tried, is it World Order? Is that the name of it? Digimon World 4 or 5 or whatever. The one that's on PS4. I tried that one. But, I don't know. It didn't do much for me, but maybe I didn't give it a fair shake. I don't know. Sometimes a good game hits you at the wrong time and you just don't vibe with it. That's unfortunate, but happens quite a bit. Took me, what, 8 years? No, not even. It took me like 12, 13 years, I think, to get into Path of Exile. Played that first game like 9 times or something before I actually got past Act 2.
Much appreciated.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things in here that I don't recognize from the Digimon franchise. Because I watched, like, by the way, look at this animation going down the stairs. I saw this on Reddit a few days ago, or yesterday maybe. And like the animation for going down the stairs and up the stairs too, superb. I don't know what they were smoking when they did this, but holy hell, they spent way too much time and effort to make this look like the most realistic run in a staircase I've ever seen in a video game. So props to the devs for that. That's incredible. Is it better to max the level of Digimon before digivolving, or is ASAP better? That's a good question. In Cyber Sleuth, I would definitely say don't do it immediately. In this, I honestly don't know. I haven't really seen, like, in Cyber Sleuth, what happened when you digivolved and de-digivolved is that it increased your possible max level, right? So if you leveled your Digimon further when you digivolved them, or even more so if you de-digivolved them, they got a higher max level. Like the potential of a max level grew even immensely when you de-digivolved. And I haven't really seen that the same way in this. It might be in here, but I haven't really experienced it to the same level because it didn't take many digivolvings at all in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. But here I haven't really noticed anything crazy. I do, like, on the other run where I did finish the field guide, I did have, like, I think level 60, level 70 thing as a max level on some of them, but I genuinely don't know how it increases, like when it increases exponentially. I think talent is the level cap. Maybe, yeah. I mean, the talent is the old ABI system, right? From Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. That increased the max potential of how your stats could grow. But I also don't really know how you increase talent in this, if it's the same way. Yeah. I think mainly there's gonna be people that are way smarter than me, which, I mean, that's a huge pool of people, but let's be real. But, like, there's gonna be people that are actually good with numbers. I'm not good with numbers. Even though I'm a Path of Exile player, I let other people do all the numbers, and I follow stuff that's good. That's basically how I do it, because I know there's people out there who understands this stuff that just doesn't just go over my head. It doesn't even, like, pass my street. We're, like, dealing in different dimensions, where I'm like, hee, funny monster collecting. And they're like, okay, so the numbers here means this and this. And I'm like, are numbers? So all the stuff with, like, how systems like this work, I'm like, I'm gonna need to hear someone that's smarter than me explain that to me, because I'm not gonna be able to figure it out on my own, I don't think. Okay. Jesus, there's 22 people here? What the hell happened to my channel in the past 3 days? Like, those 2 videos I uploaded, I have no idea how they, like, got such reach. It's so strange having been stuck on, like, 4,800 subs for, like, a year. And then, like, over a 3-day period, like, yo, here's 300 something new subscribers. And I'm like, huh? Don't get me wrong, it's awesome and honestly very flattering that people even, like, care at all. But it is weird. Like, it's a weird feeling. Very much appreciated, but feels very weird. And I'm glad the video helped people. It's it seems like a lot of people have been like, yo, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks for doing it. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. New Digimon game hype? Yeah, but, like, I haven't seen this type of response from any other game that I've been excited for and, like, uploaded videos where I'm like, okay, here's a thing I enjoy. Let's talk about it. Sure, maybe the Diablo videos, but those weren't, like, new game hype, really. That was like lore videos I did to remember story. and to potentially talk to other people who enjoyed Diablo. But outside of that, I haven't really seen that type of reaction to anything I've put up. Which, like I said, it's super flattering, but it's such a weird thing that I don't really know how to deal with. I'm just glad people found it useful more than anything. It was also a really fun challenge for myself. I'm gonna lower the volume of the game a tiny bit because people are just screaming and beaming. Yeah, it was mainly just a like fun little challenge for myself to try and get all the champions because I was curious as to what they all looked like. I realize now after having done all that I'm like, yo, that was such a potential waste of time. Like if the game had crashed, what would I have done? And then I'm like, well, the game did crash 5 minutes after I recorded that video, so... And I have my recorded reaction to it, so when I eventually edit these playthroughs and upload it to YouTube, you're gonna see what, like, how I reacted to losing 10 hours of a grind. So that's gonna be fun. I haven't looked back at it myself yet. What up, Shadow Dash? How are you this fine afternoon? Or, I guess time zones exist. That's a thing. Man, they are not respawning. How many we got? 1 row. Right. Come on. Didn't take on Chaos. Yeah. I haven't tried fighting this thing either. I don't think I will. Maybe one day, but sure ain't today. I might not be the brightest, but not that foolish.
Much appreciated.
Come on, respawn. Come on.
Much appreciated.
It'll take you hours to get all the Digimon to take him on. You must be new here. To be fair, most people are new here. I really don't have a problem with grinding. It's
Great.
it took you 2 hours. Well, that's not too bad.
Good.
But I feel like that's like crazy person grinding if you're doing it in 2 hours. You gotta be feeding like one Digimon a bunch of stuff then, I'm assuming. Like using the, what's it called? Load? Is that it? Yeah. Load enhancements, like using this to power them up, I'm assuming. To just boost your stats.
You got it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I should try it. Was feeding 150 Digimon into one? Damn. Are you one of the people that maxed out the health of your Digimon to do this? Grinding here is easy. Digimon World 3 was brutal. I never played 3. Played 1. And I don't think I touched any of the others, honestly. I don't think they ever... Yeah, I don't think I ever had any of the other ones. Only 1. I remember, like, very vividly remember the... Is it 2 where it's Bearmon on the cover of the game? I remember that one very vividly. At least I remember Bearmon on the thing. I don't remember the other 2 Digimon standing with him on the cover.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Hell yeah. it is kind of wild to me that we can just straight up get Huckmon this early, but I guess he's not as overpowered as I think he is. Because in my mind, I'm like, that's one of the Royal Knights, but like in a baby form. But I guess it's not actually as overpowered as I think. Just me making assumptions. Isn't it better to just go up the elevator instead of waiting for respawns? Yes, if you are if you're grinding XP, absolutely. When I'm trying to fill out the field guide, I want as many of the different like bases and branches as I can, just to be safe. I also want to use some of these dudes for my actual team when the game comes out. So I'm gonna fill at least 2 rows, maybe a little more, before moving up the elevator to new encounters.
You got it.
My Patamon had 9,800 HP. God damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Digimon World 3.
Everyone.
Okay. Bearmon, Agumon, and Guimon. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think it's a great idea from the devs to allow us to transfer the save data. I think that's a really clever move, and I'm glad they did that.
Do it.
I'm a little upset about the De Nouveau inclusion for this game, because my god, why is De Nouveau still a thing? But outside of that, I'm just super happy with the game, honestly.
There.
Extra strikes. This didn't, as far as I can remember, this didn't happen in my entire first playthrough. Yay!
Do it.
It is quite funny that, like, almost all the Digimon are voiced by the same dude in the demo.
Do it.
That Patam stays in the box for the story missions. It's gonna be the only one in the team. Gonna look like this. This is what my campaign playthrough is gonna look like. Just a lonely Patamon. I'm now realizing that I'm clicking Nintendo Switch keybinds, so I'm spamming B to move forward, and that's not right. A Patamon is the team. He hasn't gotten anything here, though. And I'm assuming that's because I haven't fed him any other Digimon, like using the load thing. That was, like, when I leveled the champion Digimon, that was a huge part of it. Using the load enhancement, I think is the full name. Using that system to boost all the stats over here, so that I could actually unlock the champion forms, because some of them have absurd stat requirements. Ranamon, for example, required like 1400 intelligence. So some of them are pretty steep. And that's champion forms. So I don't know how high these numbers go, but I mean, I guess some people do know exactly how high the numbers go because they've cleared this thing over here by farming. Yeah, we're probably gonna go for 3 rows because of one simple thing. I don't have a full list of what these things require to de-digivolve. So I'm just gonna go for 3 rows to get as many different personality types as possible. As long as you don't go to the bridge, you can come down the elevator. Really? Huh. Not that I don't trust you, but I will try that after we're done in here. Just in case. We're gonna finish the farming, but if that actually it's true, okay, so then I could just so I could just reset.
I'm sorry.
That would make it way quicker to reset the area though. So that's probably good. Let's do this just to be completely safe in case this is one of those where people are trying to fool me. Don't go to the waypoints. Okay. You can sprint by clicking down the left stick. Well, look at that. It worked. Sorry for doubting you. You were correct. Well, that makes this a whole lot easier and faster.
Do it.
New items.
Great. Great. You got it.
Do, 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 do.
Do it. Great.
Do we get digivolving in the second part of the building? So like I can't go upstairs, unlock digivolving, and then come back down? There are 2 other Digimon on the other floor. Which ones?
That one.
Yeah, it's after the get to the second building.
You got it.
Oh yeah, it's on the bridge, right? Right.
Great.
Paramon and Mushroomon are up the elevator. Okay, yeah. So they are gonna be very easy to obtain at the very end when we actually start the grind, basically.
Wow.
So right now, just trying to fill up these box slots here. And I'll explain my thinking in a few seconds. So when I got to this area the first time, I was like, man, it takes a long time to get Gazimon. Same with Toyagumon. They take forever to farm in this area. Well, the last area before the boss fight, before you go up the stairs to fight the second boss, is where you're going to find those very easily. And you're going to be collecting them without any issue whatsoever. Same with both Caramon and Mushroomon. There are plenty abound in that area, so we're not going to bother with them for the moment. We're not even going to stay on the upper floor over the elevator for very long at all, because we can farm those at the very end. The most important ones to get here are the Punimon, Dracomon, Botamon, Monodramon, and Dracomon. And of course, Wanyamon. I would say those are the important ones to get here, because Gotsumon is fairly easy to obtain anywhere in this place. Maybe maybe he isn't actually, but Impmon for sure is. Yeah, I guess everything except for Impmon is basically what you want quite a lot of in here, because later you're gonna get like where you're actually gonna be grinding in this is there's so many virus Digimon there that you're not gonna have to worry at all. Difficulty, I set it to story mode for the grind speed. XP share to the box Digimon. I think it does. I don't think it's a huge percentage, but from what I've seen, I definitely think it does give XP to the box. This is going to be a living field guide. Yes, this is going to be like a 3 to 4 hour stream, I'm thinking, and we're going to do the full field guide. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Resetting for one final run on this floor, I think.
That one.
Tempted to do that as well. Do it. It's a fun time.
Wow. You got it.
It's gonna make it easier when the game comes out too, because then you have the full field guide available, which makes it easier for you to get the later forms that you want. Because like going through the branches to like turn something into something completely different is way easier when you have the prior evolutions. Yeah. Do you know how many Botamon and Punimon you need? Technically only one of each. If you want to do the grind with personality types, which I think is not fun. Which is why I'm not doing that. I'm catching 3 rows of Digimon in this area. Just any Digimon in this area. To just have a bunch of different personality types to make it easier to just go up and down the tree. To unlock prior Digivolution forms. Go. Okay. Hello, kitty.
Good.
It's nice that they max out after just 2 fights. I like that. Makes this a whole lot easier.
Ooh, yeah.
Just, like I said way earlier in this run, the most important choice in this entire run, if you're gonna finish out the field guide, is that you do not pick Demi-Devimon at the start. That's the most important choice. Because you can easily get that one later, but you can't get Patamon or Gomamon if you don't pick them. Because we don't have champions, so there's no way for you to branch over to them in the demo.
Wow. You got it.
Yay!
Is that our first Toyagumon? Yeah. So, yeah, I think we can probably move on from this area now. I think we have enough. There's a bunch of different personality types in here. Makes it way easier to not have to sing a lot of Zealous, though. So that's... yeah. You pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition? Damn. That is a big addition.
I'm sorry.
Got into 100% bond. God
Everyone.
damn. I'm playing on Steam. Save here. So after 1 hour and 10 minutes, we're done with the first area. I'm trying to fill out the entire field guide. Basically, this game's Pokédex. So we're gonna be doing up to 78, I think, is Caramon. I think that's the last one. Trying to fill out from 1 to 78. Yeah, buying the Ultimate Edition in this economy? God damn. Oh, yeah, I guess it is quicker to do to go down where Metal Greymon Blue was. Yeah, that's probably way faster. Good shout. So, okay. Am I now locked out? No. Keep clicking start when I mean to click Y. So I'm gonna say that this is enough for me personally from the first area. So at this point, I would say it's fine to move on. We have like I said, we have a bunch of different personality types, and those probably cover most of the digivolving we're gonna do. So we're gonna press on. Here we go. New Digimon, more fuel for the fire.
Do it.
I guess you could, like, when you reset, if you choose to reset by going up the elevator, I guess you could go up the elevator, fight the Caramon, Mushroomon, and then go back down if you want to be, like, I guess a tad more XP efficient. I don't know if that evens out in time because of the loading with the elevator, but maybe.
Do it.
It's something to keep in mind, at least. Surely nothing bad will happen. Something bad happened.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. I don't think I actually looked at the surrounding
Sorry.
environment whenever I played through my story run. God damn. Like, I know they quickly show this, but wow.
Do it.
This game sort of felt overwhelming for someone who hasn't seen Digimon in like 20 years. Relatable, yeah. If I hadn't played Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, I don't think I would be prepared for most of this. I think having played Persona a lot helps
Wow.
quite a bit too. I've probably put a few thousand hours into Persona games. Just for context.
There.
And the more we get into like the Digimon story franchise, the more they start to resemble
What
Persona.
in the world is going on?
Male Biyomon is still so weird. What's up? What's your name?
I don't know. All of a sudden, this rubble came raining down.
All of a sudden, this rubble came falling down.
He's adorable, but it still catches me off guard. Yeah, no, I genuinely like the Digimon voice. I absolutely do. It's just I'm so used to the one from Digimon Adventure that it's an adjustment.
What? Are you sure? Okay, I'll try, but I'm not guaranteeing we'll make it. Well, grab on. Here goes.
Yeah. Exactly. The last area. I'm assuming you're talking about the area before you go up to the roof. Because that's where I did most of my grind. Digimon sounds like an anime protagonist. Absolutely.
Let me tell you.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, it's this song. Okay. I'm sure this soundtrack is gonna be a goddamn banger when this game comes out. However, this song has that droning noise. So for optimal grind, thank you. Like I said, I'm sure this game is gonna have an incredible soundtrack when it comes out. The song in this area, I can't. I can't. You can change the music? What do you mean? I can change the song? Huh? How? I thought my PC was turning. It sounds like a fan that's just given up. Music settings. Where the heck? So, options, there's music settings. Back out of options? Oh. Whoa. What? You've saved my ears. Okay. Okay. Nebuluscus, you get to pick the song. You get to pick what song we're gonna listen to. You've saved my ears. My cat is going crazy downstairs. This is huge. The fact that they have this. They have a similar system in Final Fantasy XIV, which is a game I adore, called an orchestrion, where you basically collect music rolls from boss fights and stuff. You can play your favorite songs at your inn or in your own little base. And I love systems like this. So it makes me real happy to see this in this game. If I only knew that before finishing the living decks. You could do what I do. Do the living decks a second time. To the Endless World. If it's the song with the dying PC fan. Oh, it's the main theme. Okay. We'll do that. I thought you pulled like a masterful troll and just gave me the full name of the song that just normally plays here. But thank you so much for showing me that setting, because that's awesome.
You got it.
Yay!
So we're gonna want this thing, the 200. real quick, because this thing is so helpful with the grind here. When you have one of those on the team, it goes super fast.
Great.
Now the grinding sounds like a nice walk in a flower field instead of a trip to the
Sorry.
dentist. You don't like being under a drill? Shocking.
There.
Like, every other song I've heard from this game is awesome. Is so well composed. And that song is like, let me put the fear of a dying computer into this man. Here's my guy, look at him. Ah! I love this design. Like you noticed earlier in the stream, I have never been able to remember this guy's name, but I've loved this thing since I was a kid. I have a plushie of him somewhere in the attic or something, I think. 'Cause my parents like have boxed like all of our childhood toys and stuff like that in the attic. So somewhere this guy is hanging out with a like this big Quagsire from Pokemon in a box somewhere. Yeah, I like Gomamon too quite a bit. I do. Is it Zudomon? The one where he has a hammer? I like that one a lot. But I never was a big fan of Gomamon and Ikakumon when I was a kid. I thought Joe was so boring when I was a kid. Now, as a really old kid, I find Joe to be one of the more relatable characters in that show. But as a kid, I did not enjoy Joe, and then by extension did not enjoy Gomamon. I was more of an Izzy kid, and Tentomon was my guy when I watched the show back in the day. And then as a teenager, I had like now my favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael, and that also means that my favorite Digimon tamer is Matt, and by extension my favorite Digimon is Gabumon. And yeah. So I've had a lot of different favorites in the lineup over the years. But honestly, at this point, I don't think there's been a design that beats War Greymon.
Wow.
To be completely real with you. I think War Greymon might be the best design they've done. Kinda wish he had pants, but
Sorry.
I struggle to get
appreciated.
many in training,
Everyone.
like Poyomon, Tokomon, Tanamon, Dodemon, how to get them. I'm so bad with names. I don't remember all of them, but let's see. Let me find one of the ones you're talking about. So this one, for example, luckily now Patamon has the correct personality trait to turn into the earlier form. I don't know if he always does, or if we were lucky. I have no clue. But here's the thing I've seen a lot of people ask, like, how do you get the earlier forms? Because you need to have met them before. You don't need to have met them before. You need either to have met them or have a matching base personality to the requirement for the earlier one, which is listed right here. So because our Patamon is enlightened, it can de-digivolve into this guy. Pokemon! And it still matches up with the base form. And this one is, I don't know if it's always enlightened, which makes it like able to just go all the way to this form. I think this one requires a different personality, if I'm not misremembering. I don't think you need enlightenment to de-digivolve Gomamon. If someone has a, like, if anyone, Poemon does look like a snack, yeah. If anyone watching is actually playing the game, can you look what Gomamon like what personality he requires to de-digivolve into this one, like into this one right here? Because I don't, oh yeah, no, it's right there. It's reckless. You don't need to check. It's fine. You're good. You don't need to do anything. Yeah, if you pick Gomamon, yeah, exactly. So if the starter is a set personality when you unlock them, then I would definitely say go with a Patamon if you're gonna be finishing the field guide. Because both Poemon and this thing that I, again, forgot the name of, Tokomon, they both require Enlightened. So pick Patamon, and if it is a set personality and you get Enlightened, you can just de-digivolve both of them, and then you unlock the entire tree from there for the Poemon evolutions, which is great. So Patamon over Gomamon at that point. Great, we learned something today. Oh, look at this. What do we want the one in the team to actually be, though? This one needs reckless. Do we have a blue cat that is reckless? They're all zealous. That's unfortunate. Daring. So, okay, that's a bummer. We don't have any blue reckless cats. So I'm gonna write that one down because that's good to know for the future. Wanyamon reckless. So stay in the first area until you have a blue cat that is reckless. Wish we had access to the Digivolution lists on that floor so that we could find that out earlier. Now we can unlock all these branches. Great. And okay, we already have the ghost boy, and we got a tolerant one, which makes this so much easier. Yeah. Slime boy. So when you get a Modimon and you de-digivolve him to Pabumon, you unlock the entire branches for both the Palmon line and the Biomon line, which is huge. Which is why you want to start with the In Training 1 forms. When you have those forms, it's so much easier to branch out when going up. There's another way to still get it to pre-evolution for Wanyamon at that point. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, turns into it. Well, that's nice. We got a matching personality type right here. That's good. Yes. Okay. And we got real lucky. So reckless for Monodramon. Reckless. Check that one off. Firemon. Yeah, Firemon does look really good. He evolves into the blue guy? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Who is this blue guy? One, yeah. Oh. Oh, I think I see what you're... Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Thank you. I'm... Like I said earlier, I've been awake for 21 hours at this point. So, I'm not all there. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Yes, okay. So we can also get a Wanyamon. Well, we can get a Wanyamon or oh wait. Huh? Now my brain is not cooperating at all right now. Hold on. What were we even trying to get to? This one? No. Who was it that needed Reckless? Hold up. My brain is completely fried. Yeah. But why did I... But I had the full line though. Oh, you... Okay, yeah. I see what you mean now. You mean it's... I could go for either a Wanyamon or the Monodramon with Reckless. I don't need to... It doesn't need to specifically be a Monodramon. It could also be a Wanyamon and they could both go Reckless to go down. Yes. Yes, okay. Now I'm with you. I'm right there with you now. Okay. I see. Yeah. Okay, so we are missing... Hold up. This is the bug thing that has a few spooky legs. What's number 8? Is it this one evolved? Is it one of these? Branch evolution is a blessing and a curse for filling out the guide. It's definitely a curse when you don't have access to champions. That's for damn sure. At least we got here, though. The fact that we got Pabumon makes this so much easier. And then, if we're lucky, we're gonna get to this as well. I think it's only Toy Agumon that can get us there for this one, if I remember correctly. I don't remember any other Digimon from that branch going into this. So, but it's not worth farming Toy Agumon in the first area because it's so rare. You're gonna want to farm that at the last parts. Now I'm gonna have to fix my team somewhat, if at all possible. For my main slots, should I be really basic or basic with an edge? We'll do super basic. Why not? Me in a nutshell. Yeah. My boy Agumon. Just gonna get some evolutions here and see what we get. Yeah. I think it's just way easier to fight Tentomon at the top floor than by Chaos Dramon. Yeah, it's a 20% scan. Do some de-digivolving here for some of these guys. How do we switch sorting? There we go. I wish there was a way to sort them into numbered boxes, kind of like in Cyber Sleuth, because the fact that I can have just 999 Digimon wildly sorted in this box makes my self-diagnosed OCD freak the hell out. I most likely don't have OCD, like I'm just...
Great.
Yeah, you know. Still freaks me out. Yeah, I hope the farm has some sort of, like, putting them into specific slots.
Great.
So I like my organization. Being able to organize stuff is very important to me. Yeah, the chaos floor is full of stuff. I just enjoyed farming on this floor more. I don't know if it's actually more useful or not. It's just where I found most success.
That one.
So now we've reached
Sorry.
the boss area.
Everyone.
So this is our grind spot now.
I can't no.
So we're just gonna save. And we're gonna go back down, and the Mushroomon is back up. And if you want to farm XP, I guess you can just fight him, go back up the stairs, go down the stairs, fight him, and then just repeat that.
Great.
I don't know if that's the most effective, but it's probably the most time effective, I would assume.
Do it.
Yeah. This is definitely the EXP area. Just gonna go back up and then go back down. Mushroomon is the most annoying grind for personality to Digivolve. Luckily, we don't have to do that because we already got, where is it? This guy. So we just go into this one and then we go up and then we don't have to de-Digivolve a Mushroomon. We're already done. We already have the vegetable. There he is. We skipped out on so much headache by just finding a Motimon with tolerant personality. Zudomon? No, Puckmon. Is Zudomon a Coromon branch? That Zudomon? I don't remember. Why is Coromon in my battle group? Did you pass out in combat, my dude? Okay. So we're gonna put him into Bukamon mode. We're gonna get all these and then we're never gonna evolve him into any of them again. Except for this one is probably good to have when the actual game comes out, because that thing turns into Ranamon. And that could be fun. Didn't he have... Aren't you supposed to have like some acceleration thing or something? Maybe I'm misremembering. Has anyone gotten to change to Zealous personality by chatting? Zealous is the top of Valor, right? Yeah. Did that for a few of them, I think, with Champion. I think the personality change system is really annoying. Wait, you don't think you can? Why? Why would Zealous be unobtainable when you can get all the other ones? You weren't able to? Too random to know for sure. Yeah. It is a really weird system. That's... Huh. Yeah. Oh, the farm is going to be a way to change personality? Okay. How do you unlock Champion Digimon from the demo? Well, let me show you. Just gonna save. Here's how you do it. You beat the demo, and then you go into this thing. Central Town Adventure Trial. Pick a character, pick difficulty. And then you're dropped into the digital world. However, there's no way to save, because this is just a free roam, like, experience the game with higher level Digimon. You're not actually gonna be playing with your own champion Digimon in the demo. This is just a way to like play around with champion types and just see them, try them out. But you're not going to be able to get them into your own save. That's not going to be available until the actual full game comes out. If you can't tell, by the way, I'm very biased towards adventure. Just... if this team is any indication. By the way, let's see. This one. This is what I want for my main team when the game comes out. I want this dude. I remember having this card in the trading card game when I was a kid, and I always thought he looked so insanely cool. Now that I can actually get him in a game, hell yeah, he's going on my team. But yes, that is how you get Champion Digimon in the demo.
I'm sorry.
Regen, my boys, regen.
Everyone. Great. There.
I think the demo is only Agent Rank 1, yeah. Besides that adventure mode where you're rank 3. But that doesn't save. So that's the mode where I got all the champion forms recorded. The 10-hour run I did was in that mode without any saving whatsoever. I still am not really sure why I did it.
There!
More than just morbid curiosity about what they all looked like.
Great! There! You got it!
Yeah, it's way easier to just start with Patamon. If the personality type is set from the start, it's way easier to start with Patamon. Because both of the prior evolutions require the same personality type.
Do it! Well done.
Very sorry, Mon is the only champion you can get in the demo that you can transfer. That is correct. It is right around the corner from where we're standing right now. Are you friendly? Yes. How lucky is that? Second Toy Agumon is the correct personality type. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. So we're already a decent chunk of the way through. We have all the base ones. Now we're going into training 2. And then we just, you know, well, it goes up to 80, not 78. Is it 178 for champion? Is that where I got 78?
Do it!
Are you gonna change the personality of Bukamon? I don't need to. I started with Patamon and already did the Digivolving because it had the correct type for both lower forms. So I could, since it was enlightened already, I could just do both instantly. Oh, this is my starter from Hacker's Memory. My little dude. This thing turns into Lobomon, right? I think that's his name. From Frontier. Yeah, that guy. That's Lobomon, right? When I say Lobomon, I think of Lobo from DC, and it makes me think I'm wrong, but I'm still like, wait, no, he's Lobomon, right? Now we're getting both of these. And it's very nice of them to drop a Kuramon just very easily to obtain because we unlock the full branch right away. We don't have to de-digivolve anything. We just get all of it right away. Super nice of them. We have both this one. Do we have the vegetable anywhere? Did I don't have this. So let's do that. There we go. We should have all of the different, like, starters. By the way, can we take a second to appreciate how well designed this thing is? I love this little dude. It's also one of those that I remember having a trading card of when I was a kid. It does this like really cute thing at the end of fights where it like puts the hoofs together. Looks like it's being like, yes, thank you, like at the end of combat, and it's adorable. I think that's everything we can evolve right now. What's the status on the field guide? Yes, we are completely on rookies now. Perfect. All the in-training ones are done. That's the pain out of the way completely. Perfect. Now this should be smooth sailing. So that's nice. That's very nice. Now we just need to grind XP, which would be way easier if this thing was on the team. Do you think the full games field guide will be easy to complete? I think if you've done 1 to 20 in here, I think it's gonna be way easier than people expect. Because as long as you unlock the base of the branch, you're good. Like, yes, there might be some XP grinding involved, but at that point you can just go into load enhancements and just, I want to supercharge this guy, and then you can just pick which ones to eat. I think it's going to be very easy to fill the field guide, especially if you've done the groundwork for the first ones in the first 20 in the list. Yeah, you don't need to digivolve to increase talent. Yeah, just feed them. That is correct. But now we are starting to see some numbers here because we've done some digivolving and stuff, which is kind of nice. But yeah, like you're saying, like this talent and these numbers also go way up when you feed them other Digimon. How'd you get Bukamon? This dude? You either start with a Gomamon and de-digivolve him with Reckless, right? I think that's what we landed on. Reckless personality. Or the easier thing is start with a Patamon with enlightened personality, and then you de-digivolve into Poyomon. That's the easiest way to do it. Platinum Numamon. I almost said Numenor. Platinum Numamon plus 3 Tactician USB and Cyber Sleuth. Hell yeah. And then you do that 3 times. And you're level 99 in like a few fights.
There.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do that again. Big improvement from Cyber Games. I absolutely agree.
Good. There.
Even though I really enjoy Cyber Sleuth, and it's very fresh in my memory, I wrapped my final playthrough of Hacker's Memory 5 to 10 minutes before going live. And yeah, they're really good games, but I vastly prefer this.
Do it.
Stop, he's already down. Yeah, it's It's not like you need to do this before release at all. It's just a fun thing for the completionists among us.
You got it.
I tend to be the type of video game player where I, you know, just take a break
You got it.
from everything and just boot up a game where I can mindlessly grind some maps or
Great.
for some items or
There.
what have you, and just watch YouTube for like hours on end. It's just my preferred way to relax. Which makes it somewhat challenging when you are also like, I kind of want to stream, but I also really love having my free time where I just, you know, don't do anything and just relax and play video games. And like when I stream, I can't watch YouTube videos at the same time. So that kind of makes me have to be more engaged with the grind, and it's like noticing things you've never noticed before, and you're like, huh, so that's what happens. Like, I usually just turn off the sound of the game and like
That one.
listen to, like, I don't know, I enjoy watching reaction videos. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I enjoy that quite a bit.
There.
Especially for shows where I'm like, I'm never gonna watch this, but I'm mildly curious about it. So I'm just gonna watch someone else watch the show and listen to them talk about it. Without me having all the information about what happens in the show. And I think that's probably the easiest way for me to just grind in games like this. Do it that way. Win for Patamon to get Chronomon. Hell yeah.
You got it.
At least I have 8 Devimons. Why?
Good. That one.
You buying the zoo? I forgot to scan all these. Super Shocker! I realize probably none of you were here when I played through the story of the demo. So I'm just gonna explain it to all of you. This move, Super Shocker, specifically with Tentomon, is voiced by someone completely different from the Digimon Adventure anime. Which makes a lot of sense. It's been over 20 years. They would absolutely recast them. That makes a lot of sense. It's not a criticism. However, when he says Super Shocker, it just sounds wrong to me. Because I have a very specific way in my mind that line goes from the show. So I'm just gonna listen to this.
Super Shocker!
Super Shocker! But in like the anime, he's like, Super Shocker! And it like tingles something in the back of my mind where I'm like, yeah, that's my childhood right there. When it's like, Super Shocker. I'm like, no, that's wrong. Super Shocker. Just feels wrong. It's not the VA's fault at all. It's just my memory being like, nah, that's not right. Oh my god, are we going for a Ranamon? Because it's right there. You only need 1,130 ints. It's easy. And then you can crash the game whenever you back out of the menu, like I did. After spending 10 hours to get all the champion. I'm so glad I managed to record that before crashing it. because of this thing. We need mods to fix this. Dude, if we could get voice lines from Adventure and stuff like that, I would be so happy. I would install all the mods to just get all the old voice lines. It'd be so much fun. Man, 280? My Digimon? They're all 271. So it seems the personality types also dictates stats. I think we see that in this. It's like, yes, daring. And for some reason it says dauntless here. Boosts attack and defense. So personality types are kind of like the... Were they called personality types in Cyber Sleuth? We had fighter, builder, searcher, all that stuff. Is that called personality in that game? I honestly don't remember. Even though I played it like 3 hours ago. But yeah, apparently this affects stats in the same way. But it affects 2 stats instead of 1. Pretty sure they were. Okay. This is probably one of my least favorite designs in all of Digimon, which might make some people sad. Just the truth. Just not my cup of tea. Goblimon. I don't know why, but I love Ogremon. He was an ass in the show, so I don't know why. I don't know why I love Ogremon so much. Have you played with the OST yet? Yeah, we swapped out of the dying PC song. Oh, hell yeah, there he is. We're not listening to the dying computer anymore. Lalamon is like top 5 rookies for me. Really? This? I guess I can actually see the appeal. It does kind of look like a tiny dude with a propeller hat. Like, now that I'm actually paying attention to it, I guess I can actually see the appeal. But it's so weird. It's so weird looking. Why is this not a bear with 15 cannons on it? I do gotta say though, I do appreciate the simplicity of the design, because so many of the later designs are so over designed. Like, it's crazy. Why does our character not have voice lines? Yeah. It would make sense for them to have voice lines. But it's a very Japanese video game thing with unvoiced protagonists. So I'm not surprised. But yeah, I agree that they probably could have voiced them. Model looks slightly off. On Lalamon? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like the lines, like the shading around it, maybe isn't that defined. I don't know. Something is just not clicking for me with this one. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just one of those where I'm like, see it, and I kind of just don't think about it again. So, okay. Do we want this guy or do we want... There you go. The goats. Bearmon. Because Bearmon is absolutely going on my final team when this comes out. We do need to go back to this. Can't have this anymore. No way. Okay. And we still don't have Guimon, right? Because I haven't left this menu since I looked at it last time.
Great.
The drawbacks of being awake for 22 hours.
That one.
They... Oh, the main characters have voice lines, but not for cutscenes? Why?
Do it.
Cutscenes can indeed be skipped. However, if you skip them on your first playthrough,
There.
it'll be sad.
Do it.
And you don't want that. That's an ugly sight. If you've already seen them once, feel free to skip.
You got it.
I don't know, Matthew. I've been wondering that too.
You got it.
Yeah, I guess the Lalamon face is kind of freaky.
Do it. Do it.
Cool. Soon we shall have him on the team. The only champion obtainable.
Do it.
Growing up, I did always think Mushroomon was a champion Digimon, but no. I thought Caramon was too, up until a few days ago. Or I apparently left him out of the rookies video.
Do it.
Genuinely thought he was a champion Digimon.
Do it.
Here we go. Huge addition to the team. Now the farm is gonna be even quicker. Not that I can get much quicker than it already is, but... Lockmon! You turn into the freakiest thing. Your movie scared the crap out of me as a kid. We don't need more than one Impmon. I'm leaning on my arm in a real bad... Ah. Yeah. Exactly. Our war game it's terrifying in them. Okay, now I think we're getting rid of most of the duplicates here. Get down to just the base forms. So honestly, we don't need a bunch of rookie duplicates. We need in training duplicates to build out the roster later. I don't know why some people skip all the cutscenes in a game and say it's bad or boring. I completely agree. I am absolutely a story first type of guy. Only reason I've been skipping cutscenes in this run is because we're trying to achieve a full field guide. That's the only reason. But I honestly feel like I'm doing something bad when I'm like skipping cutscenes. Even though it's like, whatever. Are we getting close? Are the rookies gone? Friendly? Oh yeah, we have that one already. Yeah. We don't need Toy Agumon anymore. Okay, now I think only the in-training ones are duplicates. Which is perfect. That's exactly where we want to be. Turn to this. And you can't do anything. Okay. Do this. Swap you for... Where is the freaky thing? There you are. Lock that one. By the way, that's a good thing to remember. If you go into setup, you click Y or triangle or whatever to go into equipment and skills. Then you click in the right stick to protect, and you get the lock on here so you don't accidentally feed your main Digimons into another one when you use the load enhancements. Keep them protected. Can you unattach the attached skills they have? Yeah, I think you just go into this menu and then click this, whatever keybind shows up here. Unequip. So X on an Xbox controller, square on a PlayStation controller. We are getting closer by the minute. We're at 2 hours, 13 minutes with some minor breaks in there to just chat for a bit, but we're doing some pretty decent progress. No Mon Mon? I honestly don't know what Mon Mon is. Let me look it up. Oh, it's the monkey. Yeah. I actually really like that design. Oh, it's a Digimon World 3 thing. Okay. Yeah, Mon Mon's cute. Oh, so Kotemon is also from World 3. Okay. I didn't know that. So, here's like my journey with Digimon. I watched Adventure 2, and then years later I watched Tamers. That's the third season, right? With Guimon. And then I saw the first 8 to 10 episodes of Frontier. And then I haven't seen anything else Digimon related, show-wise. And I've barely played most of the games. However, Adventure and Adventure 2 are such a huge part of my childhood, which is why I really just love Digimon in general. But what is required viewing for Digimon outside of Adventure? And should I rewatch Tamers? Because Adventure is really like firmly embedded in my brain. Like, I remember so much of that show. What else do I need to watch to understand where Digimon is at this point? Data Squad? Watch Data Squad. Oh, I've seen this logo before. Nah, it has Lalamon in it. Can't watch that. Frontier is a must? Really? Here's a funny thing about Cross Wars. I spent years saying X-Ross. And then one day it just clicked that it's Cross. I'm like, of course it is. Like, does Frontier get really good later on? Because the start of that show did not grab me at all. Data Squad is cool, but kind of lame too. My favorites. It's like, which one is the closest to Attack on Titan? Because that's where I'm at. in anime preference. Which one? If any Digimon show is Attack on Titan, which one? Which one is it? And why is it Digimon Survive? I guess. Tamers is still the best. Tamers is really good. Data Squad has Lalamon. I mean, you're not convincing me with that argument. It has Rosamon. Yeah, someone, I don't remember, maybe it was you who said earlier that Lalamon was really funny in the show, so maybe that is what's gonna convince me that Lalamon deserves its place in this roster. Yeah, the pacing for Frontiers was rough. Google Rosamon. Am I thinking of the wrong Digimon? Rosamon. So I'm gonna go and watch Data Squad. I'll be right back. Jesus. I thought it was what's it called? When you wrote Rosamon, I was like, is it Sunfloramon? Is that what I'm thinking of? Sunflowmon is what I thought you were referencing, and I'm like, that goofy thing is like the big selling point of that show. Okay. But yeah, Rosamon is was one of the main team members I had in Cyber Sleuth. She cool. Got kind of a Poison Ivy vibe going. Data Squad on PS2. There was a Data Squad game.
Much appreciated. You got it.
Should I try to just maybe do this and see how we feel about that?
Data Crusher!
I don't like this. I don't like the silence of that. Okay. Do that. Maybe that's better.
Do it.
Atmon? Never heard of that.
There.
Humans using a code bar to turn into Digimon. Is that what they did in Frontier? I thought they like, I don't know, held an egg or something and then just transformed. Maybe I might be confusing things.
Do it.
Look, Lalamon has never
You got it.
convinced me that it's good. I mean, I'm willing to be convinced. Maybe Data Squad will be what convinces me. Or Data Squad, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Data. Maybe that show is gonna be what makes me a fan. It's always more fun when you like things than just
That one.
than when you dislike them or feel indifferent to them, so I'd be down to be a Lalamon fan. Why not? Just so far, it sucks.
Here we go.
Reading chat while running into things. Adventure 2 has the eggs. Yeah, I thought Frontier did too, but maybe I'm probably just confusing it with other things.
There.
It's called like you get the Spirit of Flame or something in Hacker's Memory, right? Isn't that what they use in Frontier?
You got it.
I guess I just thought that the spirit things were egg-shaped. I don't know why I thought that, but I was like 16, 17 when I tried watching Frontier.
You got it.
And I'm way older than that now. So I've forgotten most of it.
You got it.
Oh yeah, Digimon Ghost game. That came out fairly recently, right? I feel like I saw that on my anime list like just a few years ago. Spirits are more like totems. That checks out, yeah.
You got it.
Oh!
You got it.
Mm. Which Digimon should I focus on? Whichever one you think looks the coolest.
That one.
Is my genuine opinion on that question. You can basically supercharge any Digimon in this
You got
game.
it.
So just find one you really like. Or multiple. You can have 6 of them in your team. 3 of them on the field at the same time.
Do it.
Just find the ones you really like and yeah, use them. I think that's going to be the most enjoyable way to play the game. Because as far as we can tell at this point,
That one.
you know, we don't have the entire game, so of course we don't know.
Data Crusher!
But from the looks of things, you can make most Digimon just super strong,
Do it.
no matter what they are. So just find something you love the design, or love the voice, or love the animations of, and stick with that one. You can also de-digivolve or digivolve if you change your mind. Exactly. You're never stuck. I was about to say you're not stuck. You're never stuck. Even with any Digimon form. You can digivolve and de-digivolve into whatever. You can just keep experimenting and never stop. Just keep going.
Data Crusher!
Do it.
Data Crusher!
Data Crusher!
Oh. Yeah, the voice acting is pretty funny. How many we got now? Okay. Quite a lot, but not nearly enough. We have Guimon. We have Guimon. Which means we're done with all the Koromon forms. Look at this dude. Look at him. I love Guimon. So cool. Uh-huh. Salmon. When I was a kid, I always thought this was the in training form, basically the Koromon of this line, and Gatomon was the rookie because it always hung out as a Gatomon in the group. But nope, this is the rookie and Gatomon is the champion. Which, of course, I've known for a very long time at this point, but when I was a kid, that's what I thought. Hell yeah, Ranamon. Ranamon. Tamer's gang is so good. Gatomon was running on 6th Ranger rules. Yup. That ain't the most accurate thing. Okay, here we go. Oh! Digimon survive, players rise up. Yeah. More stuff. There he is. Did I call you Zudomon before? You're Zubamon. You know what? I probably should have gone to bed after I came home from work. Oh, there we go. Dude, the Hyokomon line, I am absolutely running that in my team. Are you kidding me? I had never seen that Digimon before grinding for the champions video, and instantly fell in love with that evolution line. I don't even know what the ultimate and up looks like. I've just seen the first two, but like rookie and champion, but I already love them. Now I got hiccups. Right. Why aren't you a Gumon? And why are you up? Why aren't you a Gabumon? Okay. I mean, I think we're getting there, right? We're not missing that many. Most of them are probably in these two evolution trees, I think. Yeah, specifically this one. So what if we do this? Yeah, I'm not gonna look them up. I want to see them in the actual game when it comes out. Almost ran to the boss. Don't want that.
Do it!
Oh, yeah.
Do, 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 do. There we go. Another one of these. Akmon is really cool. Doesn't hurt that it's got a great evolution line as well. Why do I feel like there's like one of the branches that I'm missing?
That one.
Wingale, you cannot. No. Which is why I would recommend to get like 3 rows
There.
of scans done before you move on.
There. Do it. You got it.
Can I just say thanks to all of you for hanging out. It's been
Do
a
it.
lot of fun having all of you here. A very different vibe from when I usually stream, but I just want to, you know, acknowledge all of you and just say thanks for being here. A lot of fun. Definitely way smoother to stream when there's a back and forth going on.
There. You got it.
Where do the X antibody stuff come from? Because I've built some of the Gundam-esque Digimon that they released throughout the years, and they started releasing X antibody or whatever they're called of a few of them, and I'm like, what the heck are these? Over designed to hell, but like they're still cool. I'm like, where do they come from? Our games don't suck, unlike Pokemon.
There.
Attack Crusher!
I usually, like, throughout the majority of my teenage years, I held the opinion that
There.
Digimon was better
Attack Crusher!
in way of TV and Pokemon was better in way of video games. But ever since Pokemon went 3D, I feel like they've lost it. And for some reason Game Freak can't
You got it.
like optimize a game to save their goddamn lives. I don't know why they run at like 14 FPS with like half finished backgrounds, and I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. To be fair though, I did enjoy X and Y on the 3DS. That's the one 3D game I'll give them credit for. I really had fun with that. But after that, no. X antibody Digimon. Bandai gave some artists who goes, do whatever you want with it in your style. Oh, interesting. So they're not from a show or anything? Just like crazy art man doing his thing. Thank you. Take care, Wingale. Hell yeah, I believe in you. Go beat that Chaos Dramon. Yeah, I agree, Paulo. They're not in a position where they need to care. And it's not like the video games are the biggest like moneymaker for the Pokemon franchise anyway. Because it genuinely is starting to feel like an afterthought, which is really sad because I've loved Pokemon for so long, and it's a bummer to see the way it's being treated. Just the other day, they announced like new Mega Evolutions for the new starters. Or the new starters. For the starters of the new Legends game they're releasing. And guess what? They're locked behind PvP seasons. So if you buy the game during a specific time, you might have missed out on unlocking one of the starters Mega Evolution. And if you play on launch, the only one you're gonna get a Mega for is Greninja, I think. And then Delphox, and then my boy Chestnut. So am I supposed to like get the new Pokemon game in December so that I can play the game when Season 3 rolls around and I can get Chestnut, like his Mega Stone? It's such a whack idea. And it just... You also need to pay for their online mode to even participate in it. So they're basically locking Mega Evolutions for starters behind a paywall, which is so lame. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Just wait for Pokemon Champions. Yeah. I'm kind of holding out hope because apparently it's supposed to just use things from your Pokemon home. Like straight out of it. So maybe there's hope, but yeah. Because I grew up playing Stadium 2 a lot. So I desperately want Champions to be good, but if I'm being realistic, it's probably not going to end up being what I want it to be. 5 whole Megas locked behind a paywall. Right, the right shoes as well. Forgot about that one. Mega Chestnut is just Vicomon. I mean, if you want to sell it to me more, yeah. I love the Kalos, like the Gen 6 starters for Pokemon. Delphox, Chestnut, and Greninja. Because they're just the D&D, like, not even D&D, but like, they're just the holy trinity in games. They're like, the Chestnut is the knight, Delphox is the mage, and Greninja is the rogue. And I love that. It's so much fun. And then they go and do this. Making me sad. Like I said earlier, we don't want that. It's an ugly sight, me sad. Locking the Megas is the opposite of what Time Stranger Demo is allowing us to do. Yeah. Launching DLC without game even being released. Yeah. I wish I was surprised. I wish this was the first time we saw that happen. Sadly, it's been done so many times at this point. I'm losing hope in the entire industry. I think Meikumon is in this. I have no idea who that is. Let me Google it. I'm not gonna Google if it's in the game. I'm just gonna Google what the Digimon looks like. That thing is actually really cute. I don't know if it's in the game, but it's cute, so it would be cool. Yeah, thankfully with pre-order DLCs for like if it's like outfit DLC, or I'm assuming we're talking about Pokemon still. Pokemon does not know how to design good clothing to save their lives. So any clothing involved in like a pre-order or a collector, like they don't do collector's editions, but if they did and they had clothing in there, I wouldn't worry about that at all, because apparently like a shirt and shorts are insanely difficult to design. I don't know what they're doing.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Digimon did also announce their DLC before the game came out. That's true.
Do it.
I think the reason why Digimon is getting away with it is because it's like a season pass. And season passes are usually announced before the game comes out. I think it's the fact that the Pokemon DLC sounds more defined in what it is. Because the only thing we know about the season pass in this is that it's gonna be multiple sets of new Digimon. We don't know what they look like. We haven't seen them in game. But the Pokemon stuff is like, here's where the DLC is gonna take place. Here are already like the finished designs of the Raichu forms, and I think that kind of rubs people the wrong way, because it like makes us think like, oh, those things are finished, so you're just holding off on giving that to us. Like, they're done with the rest of the game, you're just withholding stuff to get us to pay extra for it. And yeah. And also, yeah, past Pokemon DLC has just been
There.
middling to bad as well.
Much appreciated. Do it.
Rocket Crusher!
Am I having fun? I'm having fun talking to you guys. Like, grinding isn't really what I would describe as fun necessarily. Especially not when I've been awake for 23 hours. But I'm enjoying the conversation. It's a good distraction from the monotonous just running up and down the stairs. Sword and Shield DLC was the good part of the game. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. The DLC for Sword and Shield was pretty damn good.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, this all of my live streams are saved
Much appreciated.
on the YouTube page. Like,
There.
if you go to my channel and you click the live tab next to videos and playlists, if you click live, all of my previous live streams on YouTube are there.
You got it.
I did a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV live streams over the past year, 2 years, that are not here because I did those on Twitch. But also Twitch enforced a 100-hour VOD limit, so I had to remove those. So I moved them over to a VOD channel on YouTube. That is linked in the description, I think, if you're interested in that. But yes, to just straight up answer your question, this stream will be available to view later. It's going to be saved. So you can go about your day and live your life, and then come back whenever you feel like watching me run up and down the stairs.
Do it. got it.
Data Crusher!
Yeah!
You got it.
Data Crusher!
Yeah, I can agree with a lot of that about the Pokemon DLC feeling like you're kind of missing out on the experience by not having it. While in this you're getting a full game, you're just getting more Digimon as DLC, which doesn't, you know, you're not missing out on much of anything really. Unless your absolute favorite turns out to be in the DLC, but I mean, at that point, you'd probably just be happy that your favorite showed up. Almond turns into this thing? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. The DLC for this just adds flavor. It doesn't define the experience, it just gives you a bit more. And I would agree that that's, in an ideal world, if we have DLC, that's what it should be. It should only add a few spices on top. It shouldn't define the entire package of the game. This thing, okay. That's a lot. Maybe we should feed this thing some Digimon. Where did it go? There you go. How do I feel about the personality mechanic? I think it's the most on the surface, since we don't have access to all the systems yet. I think in the demo, it's the most undercooked portion of the game. But we don't have access to the farms. We don't have access to personality items. So that, in my opinion, might change completely when we have the full access to the game. But currently, I think it feels severely undercooked. Can you backtrack and do the Digimon respawn? Can you farm a bunch in the demo? You can backtrack somewhat. The first area where you fight a bunch of Digimon and there's this huge red Digimon called Chaosdramon walking back and forth.
Everyone.
You can farm that area. But if you you can like run back down into the pit where you fought a boss and then come back up, and then everything should be reset, everything should be respawned. Or you can go into the elevator to go into the next area and then go back down, and it should respawn everything. And then later on you could do like I'm doing now, where I'm at the stairs in front of the last boss, and I'm just going up and down the stairs to respawn everything.
Do it.
Just grind XP and grind scans.
Do it.
Data Crusher! Oh.
Digimon DLC will usually packs with new Digimon or stories and new areas too. Oh yeah,
Much
aren't they
appreciated.
adding? Hold on, aren't they adding stories in the DLC? Now that you mention it, hold on.
Everyone,
You might be right. Aren't they adding stories in the DLC? Hold on, let me actually read it. 3 DLC packs, 5 additional Digimon, 3 times, so 15. Additional episode times 3, so we are getting more story. Whatever that means, we don't know. Which is also one of those things like why you shouldn't be pre-ordering video games, because they are expensive and they include a bunch of stuff that is undefined before they come out, and also it's not fun to spend $150 on a game that might be really bad.
that one.
Data Crusher!
But that's just, yeah, I tend to hold that opinion on video games in general. It has nothing to do with this game. I think this game overall shows a lot of promise and has me like really excited about Digimon, which happens like once every 3 years or something, where I like dive back into all this stuff and I'm like, hell yeah, look at all this stuff I missed. And then I get distracted by other things.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
My Agumon has 3,700 attack. God damn. So where was the thing that I fed? Was it you? No. What the heck did I feed? You. There we go. That was why. Look forward to Monster Hunter Stories 3? Is that different from regular Monster Hunter? Okay, how is it different from the regular Monster Hunter games? I genuinely don't know anything about it. The fact you don't need to go to a lab is cool, makes the game more dynamic. Absolutely, the lab was not fun. This is so much better. It's a turn-based Monster Hunter. Okay, that's cool. I do love a turn-based video game. You see, I grew up playing Heroes of Might and Magic. And turn-based has been one of my favorite things ever since. It's an RPG monster catcher. That sounds fun. Which package are you buying? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because of course I want the DLC and stuff. But I'm not sure. You have to sniff eggs in Monster Hunter stores to know if they're good. That's okay. That's a mechanic. In my experience, most eggs just smells like chicken butt. So I don't know if that would help you. Sure. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Ooh. We're gonna get my boy. Okay, hold on. Here's the problem, right? Stinky equals good, if you say so. I was about to be like, let's get my boy Hawkmon, because there's an armor Digivolution there that I really, really like. However, this dude. This is way more important. Yeah. Hell yeah. The baby bird. Let's do this. Lock you so that you stick around. We don't want to lose you. That'd be really unfortunate. Where is the other? 7. Get 8. Yo. Now maybe you can evolve into something fun. Yeah. Hawkmon. Yeah, my dude. Yeah. The Digi Egg of Sincerity. I really want this. That thing is gonna be on my team for sure. Love Shurimon. So cool. The cat tells you if the monster egg is good or bad. The Palico? I have one of those as a pet in Final Fantasy. They run the crossover things. And I hear Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be fighting Omega from Final Fantasy very soon. Or that might already be out, I don't know. I think it was September, October, or something like that. And Omega has such a good theme.
Do it.
So that fight is gonna be cool.
Data crusher! No.
Do it.
Data crusher!
That one.
More scans for the scan god.
Do it. There.
No.
Oh.
got it. You got it.
I was not looking at my screen when that happened.
There.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I'm torn on if I should keep Adamon and go down that evolution line, or if I should go Armadillomon. Because Drillmon
I'm sorry.
is very cool. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I saw Digivice at the bottom, and I was like, in my brain, I was like, I can go to the field guide from there, but that's not at all what that said. Oh my god, we're almost done. Look at this. We're so close.
You got it.
Data Crusher.
Data Crusher.
That one.
You like the male Digimon voice? I think I just need to get used to it. Because when I heard it the first time, I was like, whoa! That's just because, you know, growing up hearing it one way and then like, that's different, that's weird. Do I like this? But yeah, I think I absolutely can get used to it.
You got it.
It's very well voice acted, so I think that helps. But I also heard that there was a dude voicing Biyomon in one of the shows, right?
There.
Yeah, no, I watched Digimon in Swedish when I was a kid. But it was still clearly a woman doing the voice.
That one.
Yeah.
Get ready! Have my breath! Oh, yeah!
Renamon had a male voice in German. Oh,
You got it.
Data
I guess that's one of the interesting things about Digimon, because like
Do it.
it kind of genuinely doesn't really matter which it is, which I think is kind of cool.
Oh.
Oh, yeah!
But like, even when I played Pokemon, I always
appreciate
had like a way of being like, okay, well, Weedle
Everyone.
is a dude, but Caterpie is a girl. Like it, like I don't know, a weird way where like, well, if I have a Weedle, it should probably be a dude, and if I have a Caterpie, it should probably be like, because they include like the gender of the Pokemon into the actual Pokemon you catch. I think that's what puts that in your brain a bit more in Pokemon.
There.
For example, Tyranitar for me, always female because of the anime, where it was like a protective mother of a young Larvitar. So every Tyranitar I've ever had, like seriously on my team, has been a female one, because
Data Crusher.
that's what Tyranitar is to me. But Digimon has always been more flexible in that way, in my mind. I don't know.
Do it.
Data Crusher.
Renamon was a dude. The fan art was kind of weird. Yeah, I can imagine.
Data crusher.
Isn't Renamon one of the
Oh.
what do you even call it? Targets of fan art, like inappropriate fan art. I'm not sure if Digimon even have gender.
Do it.
Honestly, I have no clue. I think they say him and her and stuff because it makes it easier in the show to talk about them, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, describing Renamon as a victim might be actually
There.
apt. Yeah.
There.
Oh, so they actually talk about it in Tamers. Interesting.
You got it.
No.
There. You got it.
R.I.P. Toy Agumon. Breaking
That one.
bricks. I mean, we
You got
have
it.
to be getting close to getting some more evolutions, right?
No.
Yay!
Is this the turtle dude? Yeah. Kamemon. Come. Weird toy insects? Yeah. Toy insect. Mechanical insects. Okay, we're done. Oh, so Modemon is done. It's good. It's nice of them to give you the other starters just automatically. You don't even have to get them. No Palmon. So we need to feed 2 Yokomon and 1 Tamimon? Yeah. We only have 1 Yokomon? Huh. Because we have a Hawkmon and a Hyokomon. We can't get more of them, right? Never mind. I just remembered. We absolutely can. We have a supply of Tentamon to get more of these. I'm just gonna evolve these into this thing because it frightens me. And I'm just gonna feed a bunch of those to the Yokomon. Give them XP. You can have 2 each. Jeremy Lee voiced Biyomon in the Try movies. I'm gonna go watch them. Makoto from Persona 5 is one of my favorite voice acting performances in like stuff related to anime. So that's how you sell me on that show. God damn. It's not like I needed to be sold on it though, because it's a continuation of adventure. So you basically need to watch it anyway. Just haven't. Yeah, best way to get Hawkmon is basically find Pentamon, then turn him back into this thing with a tolerant personality. Turn him into the little ghost dude, and then you turn him into the little pacifier thing with a tolerant personality. Turn him into the little pacifier dude. And when he is the little pacifier dude, you can turn him into Yokomon. And then you get Hawk. Falcomon looks so weird to me. I don't have a strong opinion on Falcomon's design. I just think something looks weird. Maybe just the giant eyes. Maybe that's it. Okay. We're almost there. I feel like I've been saying that for an hour, but we are almost there. Anything I can quickly turn into a rookie? Who was I boosting? You, right? Yeah. Almon! So, who is still out here with gaps in their tree? No one? Gabumon, thank you. Yes, we are missing stuff with Gabumon. You can't be the only one. Who else comes from the Gabumon line? You? No. Who the heck? He shared with... Is it the yellow cat? Hold on. Yeah, it's this thing. That can turn into this one. Yeah. Okay. So it's all of these guys. You can turn Lunamon back too. I don't need that one. Can't believe I forgot about my boy Gabumon. That's insane. Sorting by name, thank you. Did you hear that boat? They were honking the horn. Okay. Cinnamon. Only missing one here. I feel like there's gaps somewhere, but I just am not awake enough to see the gaps. There we go. Oh, Elecon, of course. Who are we missing? We're missing a lot of them, but... Oh, of course, it's the Patamon side of the tree. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Do-do-do-do-do. Are talent and bond the only stats you retain from the Digivolve? These two? Well, I mean, you retain the numbers in here. Basically, this game's equivalent of EV training from Pokemon.
You got it.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
You got it.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
That one.
Ah!
There.
Ha! Oh.
Yay!
I'm sorry. Everyone.
I was too lazy to go train for everyone. Absolutely fair.
Data Crusher!
Can be quite a grind.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
Oh, yeah!
It feels a lot different grinding for all this stuff when I'm not distracting myself with YouTube videos. If you're dedicated enough, you can max out the stats in the demo. I kind of want to carry these over to my full playthrough. I'm not gonna do that.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
There.
Data Crusher!
Glad to hear it, Nosa. Happy to hear it was helpful.
Do it.
Attack Crusher!
Yeah!
Much appreciated. Do it.
Yeah!
Much appreciated. That one.
Data Crusher!
If you equip AoE moves, you can skip the battle animations? Hold up. What are you saying to me? How do I know if it's a? Oh, never mind. It says targets and then a number. Is me not paying attention.
You got it.
Data Crusher! No.
Yeah!
Great. Good, good.
Oh my.
There.
Okay. That one didn't work, but that's because he resists. Same with this one. Yeah. That's so much faster. Thank you. That's
Yeah!
that's a huge help. Can we? No, no. Not Digivolution. And is that the only one that's left? Guess so. Hi, Bane.
Great.
Welcome
Well done.
to Digimon.
That one.
There's a lot to it, but don't let it overwhelm you.
That one.
No.
Yeah!
Find Digimon you think look cool, focus on them. Don't need to know all of them.
Well done.
I for sure don't.
Great.
Monodramon turns into Strike Dramon, right? Which turns into Cyber Dramon.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
Do it.
Trying to figure out if it's a Monodramon I'm looking for my team.
No.
Yes? Okay, good.
Yeah!
Then I will be sure to keep one.
Good, good. Great. Do it.
Data Crusher!
The damn laugh.
Sorry.
It's almost bordering on Krusty the Clown.
Do it.
Data Crusher! No.
Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated. Everyone,
I gotta say, I'm really happy that the champions video is outperforming the rookies video, because of the amount of time I spent doing that. I just looked over at my YouTube screen and saw the titles of the video, and I'm like, feel like I need to mention that, because usually when you put a lot of time into something and then upload it to YouTube, it doesn't get any views. And then something you put 2 minutes into gets a bunch. So it feels nice that something you put a lot of time into actually gets rewarded. It's not half bad.
great. Do it.
Still don't know what possessed me to make it, but happy I did.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
Cyber Sleuth is a great game.
Oh, yeah.
Having played this, now Cyber Sleuth feels very aged in comparison to this.
Great. Great.
Still very good.
You got it.
Data Crusher!
Do it.
Data Crusher! No.
Oh, yeah.
Can we? No. So close, though. I mean, I might as well just... I don't want to feed him too much because I don't want him to get over-leveled to... Yeah. Because I want to use him in my team, but I don't want him to be so insanely strong that everything becomes trivial. Oh yeah. It's Kingler from Pokemon. Hello? Okay. For some reason I was stuck in the move menu. So we're done with the Pokemon stuff. Going back to Patamon. Pokemon, rather. Yeah, here we have 4. One of which we can't get. So we're just missing 3. So... I pulled up the full list by accident. I accidentally pulled up the full list, and then for some reason, I accidentally just kept scrolling. I saw all the names and images, and I just, oh. It was the worst half hour of my life. 76, 24, 27. So we're just missing the 3 from, my god, my memory. Tokomon, yes. Just missing those 3, and then we have all of them. It's just them. And we got them. I thought that was an enemy. Takes me 30 minutes to scroll to 451.
Well
I mean,
done.
I don't know how long you want to look at all the details of the photos.
Data Crusher!
Maybe some of them are incredibly detailed and you're just very curious. I don't know. What attitude is needed for Yokomon? Personality-wise? Is there anything that... Do you need personality for Yokomon? Who am I gonna let Tokomon chill on after finishing the guide? This guy. Right here. Armadillomon. He's gonna be my Drillmon for the team. Attitude for... Thinking, do I have anything? Yokomon says Sly, but I don't think there's anything you can catch that you de-digivolve into Yokomon in the demo. You fed your Armadillomon to juice up Coronamon? Heresy. Yeah, I think the key players for my team when this comes out are gonna be Armadillomon, Bearmon, Potemon, Vmon. I'm assuming I said Armadillomon, but I'm tired. Hyokomon and Hawkmon are probably going to be like the key players. Wormmon is cool, yeah. For the Vmon. Probably not a bad idea. I do like Imperial Dramon. I think he's very cool. No Chumon? I don't know what that is. Hold on. Oh, the rats. No. I always associate him with the turds. Never been a huge fan. Sad to say. Oh, you fed your Tokomon line that hallway to become a juiced Coronamon. Oh yeah, why would... Yeah,
Sorry.
How would you even be able to feed a Armadillomon to a Coronamon, or a Coronamon? You only get one. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
You got it.
Can't wait to gun them on. I can't wait to get Drillmon.
Great. You got it.
Data Crusher!
Data Crusher. Super Shocker.
Do it.
Wormmon is great.
You got it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. The dude. Terriermon is so cute. They made him really chubby in this for some reason. Adorable. Where did that one go? What was it called? Was that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, Ryudamon. I heard people talking about this thing having like... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. That's what people were talking about. You can rotate the pixel mode? That's fun. Yeah, there are two things about this game that I'm super excited to see on launch. First, the story, of course. I am super curious what they've been cooking with this, because the story so far seems really promising, and hopefully it's not as riddled with like momentum stopping side quests as there are in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. I hope it feels more... I hope it feels like there's more direction in what you're doing in this. So far, it feels great. I just hope it's not gonna be like, the world is collapsing in on itself, but now Leomon is here and needs you to help him stop Megidramon from freaking out in the subway. It's like, huh? Why? But so far, I feel like that's not a problem they've had with this game, and I hope it stays that way. Attachment skills. Do I get that? And can I put that on someone else after unlocking it? Don't have acceleration. Digimon is here for that, it seems. Yeah. Problemon. There we go. The Digimon. Try to get you to this. Do this. We're almost there.
Great.
Just a few more evolutions. It is a Tokumon again. Good.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm curious how Mirai is gonna work in this game,
Oh, yeah.
because she shows up as a kid in this, but I've also seen like clips or screenshots where she shows up as an adult. So I'm like, okay, just one more reason to believe that there's time travel shenanigans going on. Because I've stayed away from like leaks and stuff from this, so I genuinely have no clue what's going on in the story mode of
Get
this.
ready! Have a breath! Oh, yeah!
You got it. There.
No.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Level 4. Edge Evolution. Let's feed him. Are we finding monodramons on this floor? Okay. I was like, I have a lot of them. Why? Look at that. Look at that little dude. Where is Chronomon from? Like, what show? Because I had never seen this dude before this game. He gives me some Wukong vibes. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. It's just what I'm feeling when I see him. And we can now finish the field guide on my new main dude. The guy. Armadillomon. Chronomon is from an older DS game. Really? I for sure thought he was going to be newer. Mainly because I'm not familiar with the character. Okay. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Okay. Wow. Can't believe we pulled it off. 3.5 hours. It's not too bad. I didn't even have to do any personality grinding at all for this, which was very nice. It saves a lot of time. Oh. Chronomon hasn't been in a game in 15 years? That's wild. Oh, and it's your favorite Digimon. Well, then I'm very glad it's in the game. There's nothing quite like getting your favorites in games like this to come back, you know? Basically, when they started the development of this game. Damn. Like, me, for example, I'm a huge fan of, if I'm going back to Pokemon, I'm, like, my favorite Pokemon is Electabuzz, which I don't think is a popular choice by any means, but that's my dude. Electabuzz has always been that dude. And, yeah, it's not... He hasn't set out that many games in general, but usually that's the one that decides which version I'm getting. Must have been crazy happy when Electivire was made. Yes, I am very happy about Electivire because some of the evolutions in Gen 4 are not that great. But I think Electivire is probably one of the stronger designs in that group of evolutions. Everyone has a favorite for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying to come up with like a Pokemon I really dislike, just to be like, unless you like this Pokemon, then you're wrong. But my brain is just not cooperating. I have been away for 24 hours at this point, so that's probably why. I know I've mentioned it quite a few times at this point, but it feels like I'm existing in like a fog at this point. So I'm like, I don't know where I am anymore. I don't drink, but I assume this is what it feels like. It's, yeah. I'm gonna have to stay awake for a few more hours because it's only 6:51 p.m. So I need to stay awake for at least like 2 or 3 more hours. But I feel like most of the energy is spent at this point. Did those messages? No. Okay. Yeah, they showed up. Never mind. It's I've been looking mainly at the like YouTube studio tab this whole time, like to keep track of everything going on, like chat and everything. I keep forgetting that in OBS I have the combined multi-chat for both YouTube and Twitch. So I think I've been missing a few Twitch messages because I've not been paying attention. So sorry about that. My bad. Yeah. I think this about covers it, right? I think we've got everything that we need. What I'm gonna be doing next is probably... I have some ideas. I have basically 6 video ideas written down. I'm thinking maybe we can stream again tomorrow and keep going through all of these. 6 more than me. Hey. I wasn't like planning on deep diving into anything with this game, but since the interest seems to be there, I'm like, might as well keep going. Why not? People are having fun, then supply the fun. It's always fun, like, engaging with people who enjoy stuff you enjoy, so I'll probably make some more videos. We can stream tomorrow to get the footage for the videos. That's probably what we're gonna do. But for now, I think I'm gonna have to call it because I'm just too tired to keep going. And it's not like we have that much left to do in this run, really. We filled out the guide. We got them all. 3 hours and 53 minutes, give or take. The stream time is below that, so I don't know why the playthrough has 10 more minutes than the stream. Even though we started it on stream and then even saved and backed out into the adventure mode for a few minutes. So I don't know how that works, but I'm not Father Time, It's not my problem. So I'm gonna call it right there, I think, and then get back on it tomorrow and keep checking out the demo and see what more we can get out of it. For now, I really need to just relax before I go to sleep in a few hours. And hopefully, if you come back tomorrow to watch, I'm gonna be completely re-energized and just feel very more collected and present. So it's probably gonna be a better stream, if anything. It's gonna be better when I'm actually like snappy, you know, present. Yeah, I've already said that. As you can tell, I'm falling apart at the seams. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all for coming out. There were a lot of you here today. I really appreciate it. It's very nice of you to like entertain these ideas that a random guy on the internet has to just collect the stuff, and you're like, yeah, I want to hang out, see that, talk. It's really fun. I appreciate you hanging out. It's been fun. And we did it. We completed the run. So tomorrow we're gonna go even deeper. We're gonna prepare the team I'm gonna have for the actual playthrough when the game comes out. We're gonna go through some signature moves, stuff like that. But until then, thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.